Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Orb, you guys. And as if this show wasn't just crazy enough, we went ahead and did a 25-year time jump and introduced an opposing faction whose methods are also do not shy away from violence. Let's put it that way. Yeah, so that was unexpected. And now we have like a new protagonist that I think we saw in the flashback, but I don't really know where he is now or like where he fits in. So, we have a lot to cover, I'm guessing, in the last, we only have, I think, 8 more episodes left. So, yes, they're going to be action-packed, I'll bet. So before I get started on everything, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. Send you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on the YouTubes, thank you so much for being here. I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It does help me and my channel an awful lot. I also hope you will consider checking out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in that description down below. Get early access, uncut, unfiltered content going back years now. Tons of different anime and shows. I hope you'll check it out, and thank you in advance for that. All right. Yeah, I just genuinely did not see it coming that there was going to be, not just like a group rising up, but like I said a lot in my last reaction about like, is it really good if we're just using the same kind of tactics, yeah, so I think whenever I think you have to be careful about, if you're standing up against something you don't like, that you don't just kind of use their same actions that you object to against them. But that's just me. I'm curious to hear what everyone else thinks. I'm also a bit of like a, me, I don't love a lot of violence and everything in general, which is ironic considering all the crazy crap that I watch. You would think that I loved it. I really don't. All right, Buffy. Buffy's got a lot to say on this subject, aka she just heard the dog next door. There it is. Buffy's sounding off. She is go off, Buffy. Go off. Just go off about it. What do you think? What do you think, Buffy? What do you think of Orb? What do you think of the Liberation Front? Oh, well, I don't know. It's pretty damning. So, yeah. So I genuinely don't really know what to. The one thing I will say is at least the captain was like, when people didn't want to join them, he was like, okay, well, go your own way then. So if we could just kind of do the live and let live thing a little bit more. It didn't look like that in the flashback though. It looked like in the flashback we were, pretty serious about like really imposing our beliefs on other people. Just kind of the whole problem in the first place. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what people are going to feel like in the comments. I'll be very curious to see where everyone's at with that. Hi, baby. Buffy has come over to give her 2 cents. Buffy, are you going to be watching Orb with me today? You going to watch Orb? She says, Mom, an orb is kind of like a ball. She does love to chase a ball. Yeah, it's not that kind of orb, baby. It's not a tennis orb. All right. Before this turns into a Buffy reaction, yeah, so I also, we knew Oxy and Badani by name, so what is going on there? We were after the book. And Antonia's bishop now, which I hate that his plan worked. Who was it that we got at the end? Was it Novak? I don't know. No, until that man opens his mouth, because that voice is unmistakable. But I'm guessing, it even looked like in the intro, we were going to get, older Novak. So, is he behind? I have so many questions. I'm like, is he behind it? Who started it? We still don't know, for sure who started the Heretic Liberation Front. But it would make sense if it was Novak, because who would have more of an axe to grind over all of that than Novak? Yeah. So, I don't... And where is Yolanta at? Yolanta would be, let's see, so 25... She'd be, almost 40, I'm guessing. So, yeah. All right, you guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into the next episode of Orb. Let's do this. I could make a lot of money with this book, maybe. What? Oh, I think this is the person. What? Cure my fear of death. Was that? I'm pretty sure that was the new main person. It's this person right here. Okay. I genuinely don't know what that means. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Is the main person, because I couldn't tell if, okay. I'll just wait until, because I'm trying to figure out, is the main person, are we going to be following, okay. I'll just let it play out. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Because I think the person we saw in the flashback is this person, right? Yeah, I think that's, or well, no, that was, they showed, okay, they showed old Anthony, and then I think they showed old Novak, and then, I think that was Yolenta with the braid. And then they're showing, like, people from the Liberation Front, and this is the flashback. Yeah, okay. Who is it? Okay. Alright. Oh, here's the bloody coins. Oh. So this was after. That must be what the dad brought for their trip. They were gonna go away. So that's where the bloody coins come from. Draa. So this person makes maps? Okay, we're kind of dealing with, so currently we're in a little bit more of a communal style. That's what we do. We go to abandoned villages and we get what we need. Okay. So you have some good ideas, Chaka. Oh, we have a lot of ideas. You've done enough, is what he's saying. So they're... Huh? Okay, so they... Oh, because it's for security. For security, it provides security if you think that you have enough or more than enough. Yeah. Wow, interesting. Oh, okay. I guess it's not Novak, but we were taking this person at the end of last episode. I see. Okay, well, we have a little bit of a... Well, it's process, you see. You know, you're kind of coming at this from a, like, we want to turn this into a bigger enterprise as opposed to, like, we live, it's just kind of a communal style. Oh, so everyone's kind of interpreted this differently. We're, like, in other words, we're good the way we are, we're comfortable. We don't want a lot of, like, okay. I think that Draa is having some, we're kind of like, what is there to all this, you know? All right, so we're getting I don't know exactly where we ended up going to live after the whole incident as a child, but it looks like we're kind of living in a more or less peaceful, like we're following God's teachings, but in a much, like, there is no big power structure here. Like, we're doing our thing. We have what we need. We're not going to ask for more than that. I mean, it seems the most peaceful of any of the ones we've seen. But certainly there's a lot of different ideas about whether or not that's good or will work. Okay, so this is the is this the person we picked up at the end? They had a scar like that. Oh, so this is an actual uncle. This is not just a... Oh, we've never quite fit here, perhaps? Well, I mean, you did lose your whole... Oh, well, it's okay to be upset and miss him, honey, even if he went to heaven. Oh, magic spells? Oh, we're bringing magic into this now? Like... So Uncle is not on board. So Uncle is living here but doesn't believe in what they believe. Wow. Think. I'm guessing maybe Uncle, considering the scar and everything, is maybe someone who... Is Uncle perhaps someone who has had a run-in with the church? Conviction, which we just said she had a lot of. Oh! That's if you're abandoning your conviction, yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought we were about to bring actual magic up in here. I'm like, I can't take this. We're going to drag magic into this too. They're more, I think, a little bit more like life lessons that he's trying to impart to her. And that's where the bloody coins. Oh, wow, plundering. So wait, is this the same? Maybe this isn't the same person. Out plundering. They didn't look like they were plundering. Were they? Maybe he was. Oh, that's why. So then you decided that you just needed more money and you were gonna get... But in a way, isn't that kind of making money your god too? Father's message was make more money. So then we decide to just focus on money. Okay. I mean, it's really interesting to see how everyone's interpreting everything and how it leads them to believe whatever they believe now is important. Because, yeah, I mean, how can you blame someone for feeling like, okay, well, if father died because we didn't have enough money, then money is the key to safety. And I think there's a lot of people modern day that feel like, it, you know, like I need that security too. Like it's like a scarcity kind of thing. Are we? Don't tell me we're reading the book. Huh? Oh, and this was what happened. Oh? Is this how this person got caught? Okay. So I thought they had caught old Novak, but no. Oh boy. Oh, Uncle was just trying to get... Uncle was just trying to get some wine! Oh! We'll take it and we'll arrest you. Anthony is such a piece of... He says nothing to do with this. Huh? But he was just trying to get some wine. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna give him the... Please tell me this isn't going where I think it's going. Is he gonna sell out the whole village? She. Wow. It sounds like he says that a lot, but he might actually be getting closer this time. What are we doing? Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me Uncle is not the type who would just, like, sell... Oh, my God. I really hope I'm reading this wrong. Am I reading this wrong? He's not really about to, like... Oh, my God. Are we gonna find the book? Yeah, we're gonna find the book. Oh, please don't let the book get into the bishop's hands. That would be really bad. A book! Let's read it! On the orb, on the movements of the earth, chapter 3. This is Oxy's book. Wow. Oh, we read it cover to cover. Oh, wow. Was he bringing her... Well, Oxy was doing his best. Yeah, he was more interested in, you know, how it would change the world, I think. His was from more of a personal perspective. Yeah. Wow. Oh, Oxy. Yeah. Maybe he wasn't trying to turn. Maybe Uncle was just trying to get the book into this person's hands. I don't want to believe somebody would do that to their own family. We're going to sell the book. Our thing is money.
人は分かりやすいものの方が好きなはず。いずれ娯楽は身近で刺激的なものになるんじゃ。そしてもし読者がその娯楽になれたら。
So you're going to, that's your unique selling position. I love how Saoirse's just like, how can I make money off this?
私が生まれてからずっと生活を抑圧する教会への不信感が高まってる。人の考えを根底から変えるこの本も受け入れられるかもしれない。本の内容、
So that's gonna be,
が揺らぐ時代、2つ揃った。
you're gonna come in and market it.
もうとっくに有名な本なんじゃ。
Oh, like what if it's already a book that's out there?
考えたらそうだよな。私が知らないだけで。何盛り上がる。
Well, how could you get it out there without having to worry about mass producing it? I guess you could like sell it as a play. Do we have plays this time?
それどころか本文にも不気味なほど名前が出てこない。内容が危ういからか。
Oh, there are no names in the book. That's what I was asking. I'm like, I thought maybe he...
利益の1割をポトツキに寄付しろって。
Oh, he still put that in there. Are we gonna go find? Are we gonna go find him? Oh, God.
聞いてよ。ちょっと面白いものを。
Uh-oh. Did Uncle really... Oh, my God. I can't believe Uncle would do that!
まあ確かにいい値はつくかもな。
運命を変えるってこういうこと。
We're literally just selling the niece. That was his thing when you... Oh, now there's... Oh, man. Oh, man. There's just... you know what I'm learning on this show? Is there's just no one position that you can put really any stock into. Because just when you think like, oh, this person's going to come along and they're going to kind of like, oh, they cracked the code, right? So you say, okay, so you don't have to worry about God. You're just gonna find like your own conviction, and once you find that, you got your reason for living. And at first you're like, oh, well, is this gonna be what they're going with? That this is like that, the perfect like. But there are some problems with that because you can't just kind of like. I kind of felt it when she was talking about money because I'm like, yeah, but you know, if you just live your life for money too, like there's. It's still like a little imbalanced, you know? When he said he'd do anything to survive, I mean, I thought Uncle was decent. I really did. I thought he was okay. I thought he was just a like silly old man that just liked his wine. He was looking out for his niece. I mean, wow. You know what's kind of crazy is like everyone is living for something, you know? Like if you're not living for God in this, you're living for naturalism, or you're living for, you know, your conviction, or like, it seems like a lot of people are kind of like interpreting their own like meaning for life, you know? It's all kind of subject to their life experience and what they follow and what they, wow, guys, okay. Okay, so first off, so Draa, I just want to get this straight because you know I get confused about stuff. Draa is the one in the flashback watching her parents get killed, her dad get... Because I didn't know what the dad was doing at first, but I guess he was plundering, and I guess they were about to, like, kind of get the heck out of there. And I just thought they were trying to, like, sneak out for some reason because things had gotten so bad because the mom saw the, like, burning crosses and everything. And, so that's all the same person. That's the same person we're seeing in the intro, right? Like, I just want to be sure because I get stuff confused. if that is the case, I don't know if there was an instance where I accidentally said he instead of she. I don't know. If I did, I apologize. I usually try to be careful till they like actually say. But if that was something that I did, then I apologize, because I really honestly was not going to say one way or another until they said her and said woman and everything, because I don't like to assume. But yeah, I seriously, like, F that guy. Are you kidding me? You sold your own niece. Your only living. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what I want? I want the ghost of Oxy and Badeni and the monk to just come in and we'll just focus on them the rest of the time. And they'll just take in this person, they'll take in this girl, and woman, if that was 25 years ago, you know, I think she was maybe supposed to be a little like a child, but so we'd be, I guess, 30 something by now, or 30 maybe. Anyway, like, I want all the good people on this show. I want all the, like, characters that I like to just get together. We'll just go lit, like, we'll just get the ghosts of, like, well, you know what's funny is, like, Raphael, it's interesting, because the more they show of, like, all these different people, the more you can kind of see, like, and Raphael was the first example of this. Like, Raphael wasn't, you know, like this. You would think you'd be following this kind of, like, plucky, cute, young boy protagonist, and, like, he really wasn't. He had his, like, he had kind of been more or less living a lie and everything, and kind of had his own, I guess, if you want to call them flaws, maybe. He was a flawed character. He was not, you know, what I was expecting. And then Badeni is not what you would, you know, does not have the, like, although by the end, he's like a total just MVP, just such, like, I can't believe all the good he did, even despite the kind of stuff that he said. And somehow he was both. Like, that wasn't, it's not that wasn't really him, but, like, he could be complex, you know? Oxy was an actual angel. And Yolenta was great. I just want to get them all together and just, like, we'll just watch a show all about them. And we'll leave all the bad people behind. Leave all the nasty uncles and bishops and all this, everything. Wow. Okay, so then I guess we're living in some kind of, like, communal style village that still follows the teachings of the Bible, but their version of it seemed very different from, like, the way that people are living under the church. But I think they are still part of the church, but, like, maybe it's just, like, a location thing. Like, they were just like, you know what, we're good. Like, we just, you know, we live how we live, and Draka's over here like, let me tell you about this thing called capitalism. Draka's just trying to make a buck. Draka is hustling, like, for real. I don't know. It's just a very interesting thing to me. It's very interesting to see, like, the more we kind of pan out from this, the more you can kind of see, like, this isn't so much about religion. It's not so much about science. It's not so much, those are all factors in this overall story, but this is kind of about human nature at the end of the day. Like, this is about, like, based on where you live, how you live, who you are, what you've experienced, what is your perception of the meaning of life? What do you draw meaning and purpose from? You know, do you draw it from a religion? Do you draw it from a cause? Do you draw it from nature? Do you draw it from science? Do you draw it from the world around you? Like, or do you draw it from money? Or do you draw it from just, you know, I mean, whatever Uncle had been through, like, he had the eye thing going, so I'm guessing Uncle had seen some stuff and had survived it and just decided, like, whatever happens, I'm going to make sure I take care of me. Wow. Just wow. I mean, Because they were really building that up to be like, oh, okay, well, this is going to be the mentality that kind of like gets around all the other, like the extremist group, the church being very extreme. Also, we're just, and no, like all of like, I feel so bad for Draa because seriously, all she's been living for just got like torn apart because like this is what you meant. This is what you meant by find your conviction. Your conviction was to just weasel your way, like sell out your own family in order to survive. Like, how is that? But it's, we're seeing people drawing their own conclusions and their own meaning from what they know and what is around them and what they believe in their own way. And I think like that, maybe that is what the show is really about. Like maybe I kind of started out thinking we were just dealing with heliocentrism. Like, it's really about so much more than that. It's about so much more than the church too. And even about like religion and everything. Like wow. And man, you gotta give Draa credit. Like she is, she took one look at that book. I love how the book did not, like, everyone else's reactions to the book initially have been like, how can this be? This changes everything we know, everything we think. It changes, you know, what we've been teaching, and it changes. I love how her reaction was, I'm gonna make money off this. How do I make money off this? And kind of like breaking it down to the idea of like, if I told people that they could just kind of like do them, that might be my unique selling point, honestly. Like, that might be my unique selling point of telling people, like, look, you know, it's a sign of the times that the church is kind of dwindling a little bit. A lot of people have been living in fear. And, like, I'm going to come in and I'm going to cash in on that. I'm just like, oh, my God, Draa. Like, no shock, no awe whatsoever from Draa. Like, you just gotta love it. Everyone else was like, this is gonna change my life. And I think Draa was like, this could change my life, but it's how it's gonna make me a buck, you know? Like, Draa's not really one, I think, for maybe like the idea of like, the mystery of the heavens or anything like that. I think, when we know by this point Draa has not believed in God in a really long time, so of course she wouldn't be surprised by like, oh, well, does this mean that? But still, you would think there would be a little bit of awe and wonder at the fact that, like, literally the way we look at the world is totally different than it actually is. Nah, I'm gonna make money off this. How do I sell this? Like, you gotta respect the hustle. You really do. But I mean, like, is that living your life trying to make money? You know, there's a lot of, there's a lot of thoughts, and just that is a concept that like has been covered in all kinds of like fiction and everything. Like, okay, well, if you devote your life to money, what does that look like? Is that a good thing to do? So like everyone believes something whether they believe nothing or not. You know what I mean? It's just kind of interesting what the message you're trying to present here. I think this is what I'm taking from it. Maybe you'll get a different interpretation from it, but I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. That was, wow. So he didn't use names in the book though, because I was trying to remember that, because I vaguely remembered, wait, didn't Denny tell him like not to use names or anything? So then how does the Liberation Group know Oxy and Denny by name? It's not from the book. It's gotta be either from Yolenta or from Grabowski. Like, how did it get started? I'm sure we'll cover all this. Or from Novak. So that was not Novak. I apologize, because I'm like, okay, it's like an older man with a beard. It's Novak, right? I messed up. Sorry. Did anyone else, show of hands, did anyone else mess up and think it was Novak too? Just help me feel a little bit better. You know, help a girl out. Help me feel a little bit better. Did you think it was Novak? Because I thought for sure, I'm like, oh my God, is that supposed to be Novak? Okay. I want Draa to be okay. You know, I think I can say that. But other than that, and I hope Yolenta's okay. But other than that, I really don't know anything about anything. I don't know anything about anything anymore. I'm just here. I just exist. That's crazy. All right, so our third act, I guess, is well underway. I'm assuming I think this is going to be the last person we're dealing with. It kind of seems like we're coming to the natural conclusion of everything, because we're about to market the book. You know, the church and all their stuff's kind of dwindling. We have this group out against all of that, and wow. Yeah. Did I get all of that right? Let me know. And holy cow. That was something. That was really something. That uncle sucks. He really does. I think we can all agree on that. All right, you guys. That was excellent. I can't wait to see more. What is going to happen? Who knows? Are we going to market the book? Are we going to sell it as fiction? Are we going to, I don't know. Like, how do you distribute that? It's a good point. I guess we'll find out. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Please be sure to join me next time. I don't know. Just please join me. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through the rest of this. Because, like, I have a feeling we're just, like, the things we're doing are just so different from what I would have guessed. So, I'm going to need your help. Be sure to join me next time. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.